Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, whenever and wherever you all. And welcome back to the beta plan, playing Horse Lords, Kimok edition. Yes, indeed, now we're a true nomadic tribe, and we had been called into war by an ally. He has declined our call to war. I decline his call to war. It is of a vassal beneath which we have the tributary. I do not know how it happened then, but moreover, he declined ours. And this man is winning his war. I noticed. So I am a little afraid, and I do not know how I gain more extra troops. I do notice, do I need to stick around here? I need to stick around here. How do I gain extra troops? Because I see these people gaining troop count, but I do not. I think he was already won us on a war? No, he hasn't. He's moving forward, though. We're still on 500 men. This is our Kimok Horde. How does this work? I will not. I've already won. Give up now and I will spare your life. And you have less levies than I have, buddy. And the Peshnek Revolt is now on his side. You know what? I realized something, by the way. Where's the Peshnek Revolt? That's here. Alright. But he has lost his war. And then with a white piece. I realized that I have a boy that I can marry. So let's marry him to Yogi. And see if with that alliance would come to our aid. Alright, would you come to my aid, please? He says maybe. Let's hope this is a yes. He answers my call to war. Very good. He has split up into 200 and 200 and these men. Oh, a pretty wench is throwing herself at you. I can't resist her. Lustful. I like the lustful trait. I really do. I don't like the fact that he's coming up. Our ally. Let's look at our ally. Where are you? You are this man. You have 0 troops. Oh, this is not going according to plan. Here's my horde. Right? My maximum horde is... Can I call in just by calling in prestige? Is that doable? And money. This is money, this is prestige. So if I hit this button... Sweet. We realize now we can gain more men. Let's hope we can, yes, we can divert his attack. Very good. We have now more horde. And let's see if we can increase that horde number a little bit more. And we cannot. We don't have enough manpower. Ah, okay. So cost to create is 10 prestige. Or... gold pieces, right, and we created this one, that's fine. And that has monthly count. You cannot create this horde, your maximum manpower size has been reached. Let's see this here. 885 of 981. Raised manpower 651 of 750. Unused 233. I think it's the total number that it counts. Alright, well, let's get back into it. We at least have a little bit of a larger army. I wish also we had a better general to lead this outside of me, because I don't have a lot. In fact, you know what? Marshal. Lead our troops. And can we invite someone? Because, wow. How to click wrong. We can promote somebody to commander for prestige. Let's do that. I hope that this commander... Yes, he's at least an organizer. Let me put it that way. Not saying he is great, Yo. Are they both organizers then? No, where is my marshal? My marshal is the organizer. Then I guess that my other man isn't the commander yet. He isn't. This man. That is our new commander. So he can lead the other side as I will lead this. Well, he is quick, but he isn't very good. He doesn't have any particular good trade. So let's just stay here for a while. Local progress of noble custom advancement in Kimak increased to 10%. Alright. I think I'm going to negate that pop-up, because that is not very particularly handy for me. I don't know what use it will be. I wonder if I full siege his capital, if I then will gain the land, but I think that Dan has a garrison actually. You know what, let's continue here. And let's say that we do not want this pop-up, thank you very much. If we siege the capital. Yes, this is something that you still need to siege, the capital. Alright. I understood that correctly. And he is moving up and now to my capital. Interesting mechanics, because I'm now trying to see if a full siege will cause him to surrender. Because our ally is whiffing it. And they're about to join forces. Why is constantly my mobile going off? I am not that important of a man. I really am not. I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the background. I should really throw that away from now on. Alright, we won this victory. Yes, that's 95%. Let's go here. Hopefully he will be scared off. He is. That he gets to his capital will be fine, because I don't think he will win that before I can siege this land. Voila, 100%. Wow. That makes conquest easy. That makes conquest very, very easy. Thank you very much. Why is a title loss? Why do I have a title loss? That's cancelled. Alright, that is apparently something of the new mechanic that needs to be learned, understood, or whatever to say. I don't like the fact that you have all your men on my border. So manpower. Manpower needs to be raised, and manpower is then based again on the people. Yes, and indeed my manpower has increased. And my people are growing. I wonder if you can... monthly population growth is 1%. Potential population growth is plus 10,000. So what is our succession law? Agnatic nomadic succession. Under nomad succession, the son or brother with the most prestige normally inherits. But prestigious clan leaders also stand a chance if their population is bigger than the Kagans. I don't have that problem. Wrong culture characters are disqualified and adults have precedence over children. If the Kagan's primary heir is still a child, the Kaganate is lost to one of the clan chiefs. Clan chiefs with more prestige than the heir get claims on the Kaganate. Only males can inherit. That is an incredibly complicated system, but more or less what it states is prestige is important. Therefore, don't marry out your favorite person to somebody that is of no value, so don't marry your son out to some low-born girl. And then the son with the most prestige gets the land, and if you have any clan lord, they might claim it away from you. Alright, understood. Well, we can raise more men if I understood it now. Yes, this cost me gold and this cost me prestige. It's an interesting mechanic that they do it this way. And how much gold income do we have? Alright, so we could field this army. The heavy vanguard horde. Or horse archers. Do 3 still get a huge bonus to their... Yes, light cavalry attack, light cavalry defense. It is definitely worth it. Attack fate, let me see here. Lacks a temple holding. Oh! Not settled, not settled, not settled. Alrighty then. I see. That is interesting of note. Good. You need not lead armies anymore. Does it still increase manpower growth? Yes. Let's do that. And we are going to put even more men into this war. I don't think this is particularly bad because this is light cavalry, but horse archers do have a lot better bonuses. Let me show you. Horse archers. Look mainly at the defense values. 227, right? Light cavalry is much better. Wait, what? That has been altered. Attack value 0.061, 0.01, 0.11. Wait a second. Light cavalry is now better than the horse archers? According to these stats, they are. Well, in that case, that has been altered. The horse archers used to be better, but in that case, for 10 prestige, we increase our army a little further, decreasing our manpower. And now we can't add any more. Ooh, we will question him. Now I know I can trust him. That was the chance for your steward, or chance. That's the event where you lose money and you think perhaps your steward is taking it away. Apparently it was not the case in this matter. So indeed, as our own person, we can declare as our own person, and I mean that in the way of that we pay only tributary to this man here. No, not him. To this man over here. This man, thank you, game, thank you. To this man, we can declare war upon other independent nations. You can also do that as a vassal, but yeah, actually that doesn't seem... But I can declare, I think, certain wars that are normally not allowed, but... Oh well. Vashnek, whoa, 2,000 men over here. Army of the Kukulits, Solnat and the Yagbuit. Alright. Let's see what that war is for, because we are supposedly allied, but we did not come to his aid last time. We might want to come to his aid this time around. And you can see that the name of the Uyghur is expanding because I am expanding. So, what is your war about, my friend? Attacking. You know, what if I said I will help you with offer to join this war? Right? Of the Peshneks. I wouldn't mind that if my neighbor gets destroyed. Let me do that. You dislike the fact that I dishonored my alliance, but this time I come to your aid. Now we are again a little bit in agreement. And I think the Peshneks are being destroyed by several people. We are definitely going to go to war them later. And also destroy these Peshneks once more and probably claim this land down here on top, I think would be the best one. Wonderful. And we can see what happens if you get a second big holding. Oh, this is the best lands. Kazakh. Because they have 3 open holdings over here. But I think that is already being attacked. Hold on here. Of Turgai, of Otror, Conquest of Yike. Nobody is going for Kazakh. We will go for Kazakh later on. After all, we also want a little piece of the pie. But your army only grows by more or less extending your horde, which you do through the military screen. And part of it is based on prestige and part of it is based on gold. These numbers are the current size of your horde and the maintenance you pay for it. I pay in prestige? Your horde is your personal, professional and standing army, ready to do as you order at all times. Your horde is always on the map and reinforced slowly. The maximum number of horde regiments you can field depends on your maximum manpower, which is determined by your maximum population. Yes, we understood that part. So let's see here. Does it indeed cost prestige to field this horde? Yes, indeed, the retinues. So there is a disadvantage to having retinues with prestige. Alright, so that is the big disadvantage. Very good to know. Currently, we're fielding a lot of light cavalry, and we're fielding a few units of horse archers. Well, this war is almost nearly won, then we can declare our war. And we're definitely going for this land. Which is also a capital county, so we can see how that is. Voila, thank you very much. We'll declare our war. We do the conquest of Kazakh. Because we can't do yet a subordination war. If you were wondering that, not sure if I can use it on this man, I think. Declare wars. Subordination. Yeah, we do not have. Oh, we do have 300 prestige. We could do it. We could do it. We will consider it. Oh. Peace be with you. We honor your obligation to answer this call to war against Kagan Bonek of the Karkulit. Oh, that's our ally, right? Yes, well, I do not want to enter in either wars. The question is, what happens if you decline the one you pay tribute to? Does he then become angry with me? How does that work? Let's decline, just to see what happens. I have no idea. By the way, I just realized I did it the wrong way. Oh, he... We're part of the Ugyur conquest of Zetsu. To the heroic Kagan Tortogul. May you live in harmony and contentment. We request that you honor your obligation and answer this call of war against... Again, the same war. Just said no. Well, we'll accept them because he is just... Oh no, and now we are on the same... Freak me. Alright, we'll get out of here. Thank you very much. By accepting this war, I just lost a lot of troops. Because he will be able to focus on me. Paradox. Normally, when you ask somebody to go to war, if you do it as a player, you cannot ask them to go to war yet again, because they don't like that. And now you say against us, oh, you know, your ally can do that. That is weird. Alright. Well, up to him, he might win this war. In the meantime, we should try and still win this war. This capital was recently captured, so we are going to go and attack it with our horde. That's 56% in favor of us. And we're going to go for this land, and this was also recently sieged, so hopefully we can gain these two lands very quickly and still win our war before our former ally kicks our ass. That's more or less what it comes down to. And rightfully so, he should be a bit pissed. After all, we are his ally and now we have been called to war against him. I don't like the fact that that he can ask that twice, because as player you cannot do that. I don't mind if the computer gets a strong character or anything, but I don't like that if they have mechanics that I cannot do. Kipchak. When are you arriving? 24th of February. Are you already ready to surrender? Yes, good, because I wouldn't be able to fight that army. Very good. Now we have claimed this title, and this man has become landless. Let's see what happened to this clan, this Harovoi clan. Do we see that also in the cultures back? No, everything is Kuman. We have just only captured Kuman territory. Very interesting. We are indeed the Kagan of Kumans. I must say, this is returning fast, but it's probably draining our manpower. Ooh. The Peshneks are being destroyed. Who got this land? This is the Bozok clan. And the Bozok clan is where? Over here. Oh, he overstepped his liege lord. Alright. That can happen. And then we had the other man that we wanted to check out. What happened to him? This man still lives. But where are you located? You're supposedly over here, but I don't see anything. What is this? Clan wants more lands. You hold too much land compared to the other clans. Hand out 2 counties, or you might face revolts from existing clans, as this negatively affects their clan sentiment of you. You can also face a minor clan rising revolt to seize its rightful position among the major clans. Wait a second, are you now part of me? Driven from my land, usurped title claimant. And who has you all imprisoned? Of the Carcolit. So the Carcolits have you all imprisoned? Choose a warhorse. Ooh, hold war games. What is this? 20 gold. Proceed to choose a horse. Perhaps I should do that. But I do not know what this button means. You hold too much land compared to the other clans. Why would I do that? Because it says a clan might revolt, but clan land demand. Maximum number of clans. The maximum number of clans is determined by the size of the realm. Having too many clans will negatively affect the clan sentiment of all vassals towards our liege. There's also an absolute maximum of 9 clans, at which point you can no longer use the split clan interaction. And any subjugated noble will become a tribal leader instead. Split clan interaction? I do not. It does seem to be. Also, my spy focus apparently does not go across borders, so my focus here is a little ridiculous. But we will change that later on. Split clan. I think that is if you already have somebody beneath you, but currently we do not have anyone beneath us. But must I give my son land? Oh. By the way, we do not need all the extra char info, but it doesn't really matter. I do not understand this mechanic. Because you hold too much lands compared to the other clans. Which other clans? There are no other clans. Hand out 2 counties or you might face revolt from the existing clans as a negative investor clan sentiment of you. You can also face a minor clan rising revolt. I wonder what ignoring this, if that what for kind of a problem that gives us. Okay, and so also our prestige, as they are replenishing, it costs more prestige to replenish, as it costs more gold, which is normally the case. So I hold 5 lands, held by Clan Kimak. Sentiment against Clan Kimak is plus 100. What are you complaining about? We do not have another clan. And the man that we once took the lands of... Not you. Sorry, need to click back a little. Oh, it comes back to this screen. Let's do it another way. History. You. You are not under me, are you? You are not part of me. You are not part of this of my lands. I cannot give you back your... Where are your men anyways? You're also not at war. I don't understand why this guy doesn't lose his stuff. This is all a little bit weird to me. Hold on a second. There are his troops. Okay, so his troops still live. And he created a character out of nothing, so it seems. Perhaps if you just create a character, just give land to a character, they become a clan. So if I would give land to my marshal, do I want him? No, I don't want him. But I cannot grant land a title. Grant one of your land titles to another character. This will significantly... must have a land title which it too can hold. I don't have a land title that it too can hold. Alright. Do I do split clan with my... I can do it here. Split the Kimak. Other clan vassals will not mind, as they do not think there are too many clans in the realm. This is a way to split the clan. Right. We understand now. The split interaction is with ourselves. But it wants me to give away 2 lands, and I'm not too keen on that. Because then I would have less land than I have previously. All I had 3, and then all that I had conquered would have to be given away. I'm going to ignore this button for now, just to see what happens. Interestingly enough, he is winning. My former ally. And I don't know why you can still be alive. Oh, that was a dumb movement. Because as a nomad... Oh, you're winning. It is a nomad. If you win a war... If you win a battle, you can win the war. Because unlike tribal leaders, you cannot just simply call up a new tribal army. We don't have that. Let's choose a war horse. Let's have one of these new events. And with that, we will then end the episode, most likely. You go out into the herd to choose a strong and powerful war horse. You look around with expert eyes and eventually spot a steed that stands out from the rest. It is strong and has a powerful bearing. As you mount your new steed, you feel certain that you have made the right choice. All that remains now is to give it a suitable name. What shall it be? Well, if I was Norse, I would know it. Svaldivari. Not Sleipnir, which is the horse of Odin, but the father of Sleipnir is Svaldivari, most of the times forgotten by people who do not know Norse mythology. Well, our Holy Order becomes the Lords of the Sky, and I don't think Dragon is very much something that the nomadic tribes hold, so I don't think Sky is right. Lightning... What I was told is that Mongols fear lightning. Now, we are not Mongol, but we are of the same Altaic culture. They don't like lightning. So I find it strange. Arrow and Sky seem to me the most normal. But it is a powerful steed, and I think the Sky is their main attribute. Shall we put it that way? Oh, my son already has a son of his own. Very good. You do not get any clams, by the way, yeah? Because you're a daughter. Yes. Well, with having chosen the name for our horse and having seen at least that event, and perhaps new events will follow, because we have at least an impressive war horse, we are going to end the episode. I thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.